Hey, this is the Universe Traveler. I'm recording this quick video because I've been agonizing over this treasure chest exploit that I discovered in Terrain and Magical Expertise. I've been trying to figure out how to replicate it and to be able to use it. This cheat will allow you to reset treasure chests in areas, and it will duplicate items, money, and equipable items. I'm going to use this video to show you how I managed to get it to work and how you yourself can use it to duplicate items yourself. So real quick, we're going to just jump into the game here. If I can actually, first I got to actually open the window first. Hodoi. We're going to load a game here. We're going to see how this goes. So I've got two save files here. I got file 2 and file 3. Ignore file 1. That's my original playthrough of the game. Has nothing to do with this. So I've got file 2 and file 3 here. File 2 is a stream file. I've been using this as a stream game. I've been streaming the game. Twitch.tv/The Universe Traveler. Watch if you want. And I have this file 3, which is just a free-for-all whatever save file that I just do whatever with. So we're going to open up this stream file. And you'll notice that all the treasure chests are closed. So when you play through an area, you go through and you unlock chests, you fight enemies and all that good stuff. And if you quit the game, you come back, all the treasure chests are open. We're just gonna go through very quickly, and we're gonna go through and open up all the treasure chests here and collect all of the riches that are within. The thing you want to do first, though, is you want to start a new save file. And, if you're, well, okay, let me just start from the beginning. The way that I got this to work initially is I started this stream file and I've been doing grinding, which is why when you look at my netty total, it's almost full. I've almost maxed it out completely. I've been grinding, just going back and forth beating enemies, which is why the money count is so high, and as you can see, the item count's really high. So I discovered this glitch, I guess, when I was doing the grinding in this game while also simultaneously doing a playthrough with a spellcaster character, because I wanted to see how the spellcasters worked and if I liked the playstyle. And I learned as I played through the spellcaster save file, which was slot 3, all the treasure chests would reset from time to time in this stream file that I had. So I've been trying to figure out what it is that causes this to work, or at least try to find some way that I can replicate it and, try to find some use for it. So previously this location was completely tapped. I opened every chest, I fought every enemy. This is right before you meet the Troublemakers in chapter 1 in the first area. And there's still one treasure chest that's left after the teleport that has like 3 heavenly chimes in it. And I leave that one alone because it's in like the last area where you do the fight, so I don't go into that area. I've gone through and I've collected all the items. Now I'm going to fight 3 enemies here. I'm going to fight the 16-beat enemies here at the very end. I'm doing these 3 because they're very easy to fight, because I'm both White Hat and Alpha are both brawler class, and they can take them out in one of their 6-hit combos, so they're very easy to take out. So we're just going to do the final 3. Now, I don't really think it matters if you do all 3 of these at once, or if you just do 1 or just 2, but I like to do 3 of them because I like to maximize my output. I like to get the most money and the most netty for my efforts, and these fights are pretty easy to deal with. So we'll just deal with this real quick. Come here. There he is. Alright, last one. And then we're going to go back to the start of this area. And we are going to save and quit the game once we get there. Was going to do more. Oops. You're better off just doing the strike attacks on those guys. Perfect. Now, I just do those battles for the sake of just doing them. I don't actually know how much bearing they have on this exploit, because there's still a lot of mystery surrounded in this glitch, and I'm not entirely sure how it works, because I am not a game developer. I'm not a programmer. I don't know how this exactly would work. I just know the method that it would take to get to it, and by doing these things, it gets the results I want. So we're just going to save the game. We're going to quit the title. Now, I can't remember which file I left off on, if it was the 3rd one or if it was the 2nd one. But if you jump between save files after... Okay, so this was the one that I left off on. As you can see, the treasure chest is open. If we... So, I should have started with this one, because it would have been better to lead by example. We're going to go through here. We're going to transition through some areas here. And as you can see, the treasure chests are all open. These all have equipment in them and items. I've fought the enemies already. Treasure chest up there is open. And we got down to this area, right where the stairs go down, and there are treasure chests here, and there's one down on the lower path there, right before you meet the those plant enemies. Or the plant player characters, I should say. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to fight these guys. Now these fights are going to be ridiculously easy because we have a full party, and these are very simple enemies to fight. So they're not going to stand a chance. So there's one down. And then there's going to be 2 here. We're going to do the Vulcan Fist. And there's probably not going to be any edits on this video, because this was a very spur of the moment thing, because I just figured out how to replicate this glitch / exploit, and I just want to get this recorded and out there as soon as possible. So apologize if I take my time and I stutter over my words like a fool, because you know that's just who I am. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna heal. Again, this is just part of the routine where I managed to get it to replicate it, so I just do that for the sake of it. Then we go back here, and you want. So the way I did it is I had that stream file set up in that first area where I was grinding, and I played this save file up to this point, and I went as far as I did with the open treasure chests. So then when we come back here, we're going to save, and then we're going to quit to title. Now, because I did this kind of out of order, we're going to see if this actually works. So we're going to load the game. We're going to jump back into the stream, my stream file here. And there you go. And just like that, the treasure chests have all reset. And just to prove that you can, we're just going to go back through and we're going to open all the chests again. And as you'll see as we go through here, this is, it will have respawned all the chests. It will have reset them all. And it will have items in the chests and money, as here, in them that they had previously, including the mystery bag, treasure chests, the mystery bag chest, the money chest. All of that stuff will have been reset. Oh, I forgot to heal the last time. Huh. Also, sometimes health from other save files will carry over as well. Sometimes. I have started a... I have loaded this file before, and Alpha and Patty are both at 33 out of 30 health, and they will take one hit, and it will lower it down from 33 to 30. So sometimes that'll happen. I think it'll also do it to the magic as well. I'm not sure. Haven't tested that. But see, we got the Mana Twinkle and the Crimson Fruits. We're just going to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm just going to show it off, because this is important, and I need this. I need this for the record books, so that way people know I'm not freaking crazy. Because let me tell you, I've been trying so hard to figure out how to get this to work in a way where you can replicate it and have a method to it. And I think it merely has something to do with loading areas, going into battles, and loading specific areas with treasure chests, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I want this out there so that way maybe somebody else can do some investigation, do some investigative work, and get to the bottom of how this works. So we're right here at the beginning of the area, and all the chests respawn. They're all reset. They all give us the stuff they had in them. This chest would, in the story, this chest gives you 3 fruit and a heavenly chime, but I don't think the heavenly chime is actually an item in this chest. It's merely there for the cutscene, so you only get 3 fruit out of it. But as you can see, in addition to my grinding, I managed to get like 9 fruit cups doing this trick, and my heavenly chimes are now in the double digits. So if you're insane like me and you grind for 8 hours, you can have such a bloated inventory as myself, and you will not be hurting for money or equipment or anything like that. But now that we're gonna go back, we're gonna do. I think we did a fight already, but just to be safe, I'm gonna fight just one more guy. And it'll be one of the 16 beats. I'm not gonna waste my time on one of the other enemies. But when we get back into that other save file, theoretically, and I'm hoping, because I don't want to be a fool, I'm not going to make myself look like an idiot, there should be chests that are reset in that other save file, and it will be chests that have equipment in them. And it will show and prove that you can reset equipment chests as well, which is a huge deal because there are some equipment in this game that are very good, and if you can reset for those, oh my gosh, it would be tremendous to have some of those equipment just multiply for you. But I'm really hoping that this will maybe spark some interest in the game from the community again. Even though this game is very niche, I will say. Because I know it's not a very widely played game. I just want to add to this, and hopefully if the developers, if Chris or any of the staff happen to see this, I really hope that this doesn't, you know, lead to a patch that patches this out, because I think it's a really fun detail to, or I wouldn't say detail, but a really fun thing that gives the game a little bit of personality. We're going to do a quick heal. And then we're going to save. Quit the title. And now we're going to see if it reset the treasure chests in the other one. I hope it does. Don't make me a fool. Load. We're going to load phlegm. And bada bing, bada boom. Chests are reset. So if you want to do what I did, start up a save file, play through the first area up until you get to that place with the houses in the first area with the 3 treasure chests, the hot spring, and the save point. Play up to there, start another save file, and then play up to this point here before you get to the stone walkways. And just like hop between save files and then like walk back and forth between, you know, the start of those areas, and it'll get the chests reset. So there's our crimson fruits and a mana twinkle. That's good. There's a sky breeze there. 20 netty. Alright. We want to avoid bumping into those guys. Those mantises are the worst. There's a slap cantaloupe right there. A warm body. There's some sandy sparks. And 7 netty. Okay, so we're not going to trigger that fight just yet. And we're going to go back. I'm going to go to the equipment stall, and I'm going to show you the equipment that I have, that I got from doing that trick. Because I've managed to do this a few times. And I've gotten myself a few of the warm bodies and stuff. So I will show you that once we get to the equipment stall. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this will work in later areas. This is kind of a developing story, I should say. I'm learning about this trick as I go, because I'm sort of doing this as I play through my stream game. I'm learning as I go in my stream as I play the game. So I'm not entirely sure if this will work in later areas. I figure that it will. So as I'm playing through on my stream, I will be keeping the save file active, and I will see if I can get similar results in later areas of the game as I play through on stream. Because again, if I could do this with some of the later power-ups, oh my gosh, it would be huge. So we go here, and look at that. As you can see, I have multiple sets of the same equipment because of this little exploit. So, you know, not really much here, because you don't get too many items right at the beginning of this area. You probably want to play through this area until you get to the Cast of Dreams fight. And when you get to the Cast of Dreams fight, that's you will find like a green sword and all that other stuff, and you'll find more items like this as you play through. So I think you want to save this trick until you actually get to that point before you trigger the fight, so that way you can accumulate some goodies if you want to. Because again, some of these equipment pieces aren't the best, so you know, you may or may not get some usage out of multiple copies of the same piece of equipment, and you can't sell these, so there's no monetary gain for it, but they are usable. So if you do find a piece of equipment that you like and you feel like having more of, or like having duplicates of, would be useful to you, then by all means go ahead and dupe it as much as you want. So there's that. That's basically it. So now when we go into here, we'll save the game. We'll quit to title. We'll load White Hat. And there you go. Treasure chests are back. So, yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoy this. Take it for what you will. Maybe this will reignite some interest in playing through the game. Maybe, maybe not. Whatever you choose to do. I hope you take this information and, you know, take this information and make of it what you will. So that's all I've got. I just wanted to make this video and show that off. So, for 22 minutes, for what I assumed would be like a 2-minute video or whatever, whatever. Fuck it. You have a good one. Take care. Goodbye.